Well, figured out how to cool the apartment a fair bit. Just keep every window open all night.
All night long, all night.
Benefit, we don't get demonetized because of his singing. So by saying what I did about the fact that Aaron with the singing is the fact that he doesn't sing for 15 minutes straight, 15 seconds straight.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I thought it was I'm off key enough.
Well, that's part of it, and that's kind of the joke that Hank does, is that was so bad, there's no way we could get demonetized for that. But again, you also have to go, I think it's over 15 seconds or something like that.
Gotcha.
And to an extent, the thing is getting better about understanding it all. Just gonna cross early because the construction kind of forced us over this way anyways. Fine food, live sports, pool table. It's doing it to my eyes, but I don't actually see it on the camera. Now that we're at a different angle, there we are. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out why we didn't detect a 100 episode last week. Unless we had just been off on the whole thing and missed actually 2 weeks of it. So I was like, oh well, we didn't have one. And then like, I checked and I'm like, oh okay, so we're on episode 6. Why is there an episode 7? I'm not complaining.
It may have come out while we were watching it.
That's true. What now, phone? Apparently your aunt has a birthday today.
Yes, she does it every year.
Yeah, I know. My mom's was yesterday.
Call your mother.
I can't. Like, that's the one thing that Kathy and I have discussed. I'm like, I don't know how to call her. Because I would have to make an international call. Because she doesn't do WhatsApp video chatting. Like, you've talked to your parents multiple times over WhatsApp or Facebook video chat.
But she doesn't do that.
She doesn't do that. Like, I send her a little happy birthday thing on Facebook knowing she ain't gonna read it because she doesn't want Russia to get inside her eyeball and turn her into a communist or something. It's not that far out, folks.
But I have a Skype subscription and we both have US numbers. So open up the Hangouts app on your computer, which you can get to from Gmail. And I think you can dial from that. If not, I'll set you up with my credentials on...
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
This is more complicated than it should be, because the 9 ways of easily doing it aren't available. So I've thoroughly determined that Smoke Shack will not be coming back. They have boarded that place up. And it's been that way for a long time. Yes. That also makes it sound like a low digit of months, whereas I think it's been there for almost 10.
We haven't...
Sorry.
I mean, we've been here...
Yes, but I still think it's in the high single digits, whereas months is like 3, 4 tops, whereas I think this is like 7.
Okay.
So he and I have an EX raid later today. Do you just want to meet me at this stop, with the one across the street that you usually get off of at like 12:50 or as close to there as possible?
Yeah.
Because the EX raid's going to pop at exactly 1 o'clock, and when I did it at the Scream, they all jumped in right away.
Yeah.
Whereas I know there's a window for it. Most of the people that are going in the middle of the day are the ones that are going to be hanging around for at least 10 minutes before chatting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, 12:50 here. I can do that.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily sure which one we'll get because they changed the EX raid 2 days ago, but we got the invite a week ago. So
Yeah.
are we still like...
I think we're getting the old one.
Either way, it's a new Pokemon for both of us.
Yeah.
It's a total new Pokemon for you. It's a new skin for me, and I'm not sure if that applies.
Ah.
Alright, we're here at Oster Park. What is this? Actual metal statue at pond, which does not exist. I do not see this metal statue. Oh, we've drifted. Probably the Ingress folks had some hella GPS drift when they did it.
Where is it?
It's this little thing right there.
Oh.
It's if you look at the picture, it's a bunch of twisted metal.
Yeah.
And I was like, where the hell is it? What I think's funny is I'm not sure if I think this thing sprays water, but I'm not sure. If anything, it also looks like maybe something they could put underneath that, like, I know a lot of playgrounds have, where you can like talk into it and stuff. But I don't want to be the stupid person that says, "Hey, go try to find the other side," and I'm standing in front of it waiting for it. It just like, you know,
Throws water at you.
I was gonna say clown flower for something.
Yeah.
All right, we got that raid done out of the way. Aaron wound up being in a group that was not the blue group, but I'm in front of someone's door. So he didn't have damage bonus, but since he had gym control, that was fine. He wound up only getting 13 balls, and I had 14. But bonus, we had Ultra Friend bonus. So, yeah, like, I wouldn't have had as many balls because I wouldn't have had an Ultra Friend. So, it all worked out. I mean, he got his, and we were right. It was a new Pokemon for him, but not for me, because it was only its style difference. Not an actual new entry, as Aaron suggested earlier. So that's that. I'm going to be heading down to the gym. I had protein. We're getting ice corns. Well, I'm getting... They always call them different, but I know of these as just the... I know what they are, and I always get them.
Drumstick.
They're a drumstick, but nobody ever calls them drumsticks here. Because I don't think they're made by Nestle. Alright, I'm done at the gym. Got our sea of bikes here. Bike's back there. Did my chest, sat around. Realized I hadn't been on Twitter for a while, then wondered what the drama was going on with all that. I guess maybe things are itchy. Oh, right here, it itches a lot. I'm trying to, yeah. Turns out, when I'm hunched over on the bike, I actually get decent, because when I'm walking I do this, but my skin provides enough of a thing that I can actually keep this little bag on, so I don't have to worry about it too much. And usually the heavier it is, the more it tugs against the skin. Anyways, I have to swing by the butcher and then Albert Heijn. I went to the Albert Heijn here because I was like, you know what, I really hadn't had any coconut water in a while, so I picked up some of that. And I mean, I just like, there's so much fluid running through me recently in this heat. Yeah, so I figured a little bit of sugar can't hurt much of anything, especially with as much as I'm biking and doing strength training now. Obviously don't go back to drinking sodas all the time, not that I really had, but I could cut back on the smoothies. But a smoothie every once in a while is a nice treat, especially the little ones that I used to get. And obviously the coconut water is great because potassium. But I'm not going to spend too much time out in the heat today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. But certainly not today. I'm going to put you back in the backpack and head home. Might play some Heroes of the Storm. There's a new event going, and you know me and quests and goals and achievements. Get this done. A nice little ordered path of doing something, and then it's done, and I'm like, alright. I mean, patch 8.2 is coming out, so I'm gonna... plus I have to do some stuff on Star Trek. Someone's been asking questions about the Eternal class and the Temporal set. The shields are good, but people have to realize you need, like, shield skills to make it work. You can't just, like, slap shields on and be like, am I good to go?